disappointing, very disappointing. I thought we played well and had a lot of energy the first quarter, and then the second quarter I thought that we didn't play with the same defensive intensity, and we almost got into a situation where we were trading baskets a little bit, which is not a good thing. And then we struggled to score. We went through a period there where we struggled to score, and we kind of let them get a good feel as to what they could do. And obviously having Bargnani back is a huge thing for them. He's a tough matchup, and really spread the floor, especially when you got big guys on him. And obviously he shot the ball well from 3 tonight. And then the second half, I just didn't think offensively we got a whole lot done. We had 44 points, but just the way they came, and we kind of lost our rhythm and things like that. So it's just we got to continue. We got to continue to work. We got to continue to work. We got to continue to be united, and we got to continue to try to get better. That's the only thing as a coach that I know how to do. I mean, there's nobody that's going to quit. We're not going to let anyone quit, and we'll continue to try to figure it out, and we'll continue to try to turn our season around. No one's going to throw in the towel. I know that. I'm not going to allow that. From a player standpoint or coach's standpoint, we're going to continue to work, and we're going to continue to try to get better and execute a little bit better, and see if we can have a practice or two somewhere in there where we can sharpen what we're doing and be able to continue to work on shooting. Any chance we get, we got to shoot the ball better. But that's kind of where we are.
In that third quarter, when Bargnani went off, was Markieff just giving him too much spacing?
Well, he did. He didn't get in and out. Quite quick enough. And he's still a rookie, guys. He's still learning, and I think he did the best he could, and he'll continue to understand players and personnel and things like that. But we just gave him a little bit too much spacing, and we didn't get in. On the screen and rolls, we didn't show hard enough and then get out quite quick enough. So. But the guy's he's a hell of a player now. It's not like we're doing it to just an average player. The guy's a tremendous floor spacer, and now he's at it, putting the ball down to his games. Pretty effective player.
What happened on the Lopez ejection?
I don't know. I don't really give a shit, to tell you the truth. You have to talk to him about that.
What's Grant's status with?
He's got obviously a cut above the eye, and he'll be fine. He wanted to go back in the game. Yeah, no, he would have gone back in. He wanted to go back in then, and I just didn't think it was.
Attacking the loss tonight, where you start?
Well, I think, obviously we were struggling for energy, and I think that was the key, especially in that third quarter. They beat us on all the second effort plays. They made a lot more of the plays, hustling for loose balls or running the floor, little things like that. We tried to pick it back up and fight in the fourth, but we couldn't, allow that slippage in the third. And you can point to other areas, but I think to me that was it. They were, I think, rested and lost 8 in a row, highly motivated, and we were down a little bit from a long trip and a late night, so we let our guard down a little bit there in the third, and they beat us to a lot of second opportunities.
Does that game hurt anymore just because it's the first time we've lost them since you've been returned to Valley?
No, a loss is a loss, so I really don't, add anything to it.
Would you say that afterwards?
Good game. That's it.
What was so tough about Andre Bargnani tonight?
Well, he obviously got hot, and when he starts making threes, he really stretches the floor, and that makes him a terrific driver, because you have to get out to him so quickly, and if you're a second late on the rotations, he was putting that ball in the basket tonight, and that gave him a lot of confidence to take it inside. And he got to the line, he made a couple pull-up jumpers, and he got some broken plays, and he was just too much for us.
Tomorrow, a much needed day off. I mean, I know you guys, it's tough with your schedule to get practice time in, but
Yeah, it is. I mean, we definitely need to recover, but we also got a lot of work to do. We just don't have the talent to go out there and win games. We got to find a little bit something extra. We got to find a little magic in our chemistry and our cohesion, and we haven't found it yet. It's tough when we're not practicing, so we got to really concentrate on games and in film sessions to try to find that little extra.
Can you explain the third quarter issues? That's happened a couple times so far this season.
No, I can't. Sorry.
It's a little more difficult to find that chemistry when you're not winning consistently. It's that chicken and egg thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you're winning, everyone feels good, and chemistry goes. But I also think it's a funky season, and you gotta just keep your head down and keep working and keep believing, and if you do that long enough, some good things will happen. And it's been tough. We haven't made shots that we normally make. A lot of guys haven't quite found the rhythm, and I think that's hurt our cohesion. What would normally be buckets misses, and then we start to maybe go somewhere else, and we lose our confidence, and that hurts our cohesion. So, I mean, in a microcosm, that's losing, right? Missing plays that we normally are accustomed to making.
What keeps you optimistic, or are you just that way by nature?
I mean, you got a choice, right? You got a choice to be optimistic or pessimistic every day, and I'm going to try to be as optimistic as I can.